What's up, everybody? A few days ago, I teased about getting a really rare game. This is a game that I've been trying to hunt down for around 6 or 7 years now. I finally found a copy, and I think the best way to introduce it to you all is with a short musical montage. As you can see, Magical Chase and I have become really close friends. I couldn't just do a normal, like, hey, look what I got, guys, isn't it cool? I had to do something a little weird and creepy. For those that don't know, this is Magical Chase. It is a TurboGrafx 16 game, it's a shoot 'em up, and it is incredibly rare. I've been trying to track down a copy of this for many years, and every time I seem to think I'm going to get it, something always happens. Either I don't have enough money for what the seller's asking, for it, or our communications, like the email and stuff we're sending back and forth, are not being received. Either way, I've never been able to get it. And it's not a game that comes up frequently. I'd say 2 or 3 times a year or so, one will pop up online, and it's always like this big event. Everyone always seems to know that the game is now for sale somewhere, so it's not like you can just quickly, go, oh, I'm going to buy it real quick. The few times I've seen it over the last couple years now, one was like a sealed copy that the guy just wanted a really, really high price for that I would have never been able to afford. Another one I think was just for a card only, and at that time I bid on it, but it was on eBay, but I didn't end up winning it. And a few other times they've been like a copy like this with the manual. But like I said, something's always come up. Now this copy that I got was posted on eBay, had a ton of offers on it. The guy was asking a really high price, and like I said, a lot of offers, and I'm sure he got tons and tons of messages. Well, one of those was from me, and I put in my offer, and basically he's also a member of Nintendo Age, and we ended up doing the deal through Nintendo Age, and he has a good feedback and reputation on there. His Nintendo Age account name is Sonic the Hedgehog. So if you ever happen to be on there and you're going to do a deal with someone named Sonic the Hedgehog, he comes through. He has a great feedback, and he packaged the stuff really well. So thank you very much, man. Now the copy I ended up getting, like I said, it is the game card inside, right there, which I'll show in detail in a second, and then the manual. It did not list a case, so he actually just threw in a TurboGrafx 16 case for free. The manual is in really, really nice condition. I'll show you the insides of it real quick. In this game, you play as a witch named Ripple, and these stars are like her sidekicks. It's a topsy and turvy, and you can actually control the stars in the game to where they're shooting as well, so it's like an extra defense system, basically. And it's a really goofy, over-the-top, silly kind of shoot-'em-up. You got characters like Meowtron and Halloween Jack, and this snowman wearing like the hockey mask is pretty creepy. That is Gemini Snow. But like I said, the manual is in really, really nice shape, and then the game card is also in fantastic condition as well. I don't think there's really any marks or any issues with the game card at all. It's very glossy. And on the back, so I was very, very happy with the condition of the game. Now, to sort of tell you, I guess, a little bit more backstory on this, is I've been looking, like I said, I've been looking for this game for a really long time. I'm a huge shoot-'em-up fan. A few years ago, I would say about 4 years ago or so, I came across a YouTube channel by the name of Spida1A, and he is a huge TurboGrafx fan, has an awesome collection. And I started watching all his videos, and one of them was for Magical Chase, which I'll just show you. He did a review on. I'll show you a little quick clip of that. I really recommend going and checking out Spida1A's channel. He does an awesome job with his videos and his reviews, and he's also a huge fan of pinball games. He had quite a collection going on. Now, after seeing his video about Magical Chase, I sent him a few messages basically mentioning, hey, I've been looking for this for a while. If you ever considered selling it, or if you know anyone that has a copy, let me know. And, of course, it's so rare he was not looking to sell his copy. But he did message back, and over the next few years, I saw a few other people either get a copy or that they had a copy. I know Pat the NES Punk picked one up, and another YouTuber by the name of Syphic. He actually got a absolutely insane pickup of a bunch of sealed TurboGrafx 16 stuff and a system, among other things. And one of the games in that pickup was a sealed copy of Magical Chase. And we've sent messages back and forth between each other, a few different times. He's actually one time even pointed out to me a copy that was on for sale on eBay. This was a while back. And then recently, like 3 days before I ended up getting this, I sent him a message just wondering, hey, do you still have your copy? Because he had traded off or sold some of the, some of his stuff that he got in that lot. So I was wondering, maybe he had already let that go, or he still had it and was thinking about it. But he messaged back saying he still had his, but he wasn't going to let it go right now. But this was like a few days after I had sent my first message. And in that amount of time, I saw this online, and then I started, trying to get this one. And then he messaged back going, hey, did you see that there's one posted online on eBay? And I was like, yeah. And then he messaged back and goes, well, it's not up there anymore now. Apparently it sold, off of eBay. Did you end up getting it? And I was like, yeah, I did. So it was sort of funny that I had just messaged him about his copy, but I did offer if he ever wanted to trade, my open copy for his sealed one, I'd totally do that. So don't forget that, man. But so that brings me, basically to today. I have, I can't believe how long I've looked for this damn game. It is now the rarest, most valuable item in my game collection, by far. Of course, there are games that are more expensive than this. Like really super insane ones that there was only like, maybe 30 copies released that they weren't actually ever for sale, that, that kind of stuff. But none of those I want. I don't want to play those. I really don't want those for my collection. This is one I actually wanted for my collection. I'm a big fan of shoot 'em ups. So I really, really was trying to track this down. And I don't think, at least as of right now, that there will ever be a game that I will hunt down as much of this for how rare it was and how expensive it is. And this game just keeps going up and up in price. I mean, a few years ago, like 5 years ago, just from that time, it has quadrupled at least in the cost of it. So every time one comes up for sale, more and more people seem to get interested in it, and it becomes just more hyped up. And I think it's just going to continue that way until they release a remake of it for the PlayStation 4, which I doubt they would ever release a remake of this game. But now that I said that, if it happens, I will probably kill myself. But anyway, I guess that's it. I know some of you are like, might be like, a little fucking game with a witch? Why would you care about that? It's a mixture of, it is a really fun game. Go watch, like I said, Spider 51's review. Sorry, Spider 1A's review, not 51. I don't know where that came from. But he did a great review on it, and it is a fun shoot-'em-up game. So even if this was a $5 game, I'd still want it for my collection. That's how I collect. I get games that I really want, and sometimes they just take over half a decade to be acquired. But thank you all for watching. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.